welcome. Here we are at day 2 of our Moving Forward Summit. So I am just so excited to be coming to you again live. And I hope that you enjoyed day 1. Genevieve and Rachel kicked things off for us. The reviews are still coming in. Thank you so much, ladies. It was a fantastic start to our summit. So as you're popping on, welcome, Sandra. I can see you popping on, and it is just great to see. So I have a combination here. So this is a bit of a tech challenge. I have my iPad going, I have my phone going so that I'm able to see comments. So sometimes you see me looking up and then you see me looking down, and that's where I'm managing. And actually, another great addition this morning is I have Miss Suzanne Mongrain-Smith, who is one of our fantastic speakers. She will be speaking on the superpowers of our own voices on August the 5th. And she is actually back in the recording studio in August as well to finish up her amazing Kuvalea album. So she's going to be helping me out. Thank you, Suzanne, on the lives, because who knew I would need some help on the lives as everybody is popping on. So this is actually a wonderful issue to have. So as we move in, a couple of just quick things, everybody. So we have extended the time to watch the videos. So when you get the link, let's say for day 2 today, you have 48 hours to watch that before it gets tucked away for that replay period at the end, that 72-hour replay period. And or again, if you want to purchase all of them so that you don't have to worry about when you're watching and taking notes and all of that as well, you can do that with the donation to the Warrior Yoga Network. So 48 hours, which means that the day 1 link is still up and running until midnight tonight. The other benefit of that actually is that if you've got friends or family that want to join in, they can still do that for sure. And in fact, they can do that all the way along the line over the course of the next 12 days. What it means though is that, let's say they join on day 4, they won't have access to day 1 and day 2 until that 72-hour replay period. So we explain that in the email now as well. And what I love about it actually is it gives us a container. For me, if I have a wide open container of, you can watch these whenever, and my busy mind, I'm just all over. So I really like, and it is a summit, let's say a summit format that we have that 24 to 48 hours, but we have that 48 hours now. So I'm excited to share that with you. So, and again, if you have any issues at all, just email me, Lori@LoriMichelson.com, and I'll track those emails down for you. But honest to goodness, yesterday was quite amazing. Very few lost emails in the promo and spam part of things. So yay, thank you, Tech Angels, and thank you to all of you for hunting for them as well. I think that was important. So as we move into I'm just checking my notes to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. So as we move into day 2, this is a Canadian day. So yesterday we had Sweden and Australia. Today we have our Canadian contingent. So we have Susi Hately from Calgary, Alberta, and we have Dr. Renee Paradis. Many of you will know from this area, from Northern Ontario, who is now in Guelph. So in both situations, this is the beauty of the summit. Both of these amazing speakers and practitioners are online. This is part of the reason for the summit, as a lot of us moved online with all of the situation, the pandemic, everything going on. And so that was another, let's say, opportunity in this summit to share the fact that if you don't have practitioners in your area for something, then we have access actually to the, for sure, to the entire world in terms of that support. So that is why, again, we are sharing their amazing contact information and all of their amazing gifts, so you get to know them a little bit better. So on that note, I'm going to introduce Susi Hately first. So the speakers sometimes, again, they are able to come on the thread while we're doing the live. Sometimes they're coming on after. In any case, they're reading all of the comments. So if you have comments about, again, yesterday, and as you watch the speakers today, feel free to leave the comments in this thread. They will see them. If you have any questions, doing the same thing as well. So Susi Hately. Amazing. I have been following Susi for years. One of her first books, The Art of Slowing Down, is what probably affected my movement and my teaching from a yoga perspective the most. So she has a number of beautiful resources, books, again, podcasts that we're going to link down, her podcast that we're going to link down below. And Susi's philosophy is very much about moving from our joints, moving from a place of nourishment, from a place of nurturing, a place of awareness. One of the comments in a training years ago that stuck with me, that was an aha moment. She said, if we move in pain, we teach our body how to move in pain. If we move with ease, we teach our body how to move with ease. And for me, that sentence stuck with me. It has impacted my teaching, my life. I come from a track background. I ran in university through pain, sitting on the bus in pain, getting off the bus and running in pain. And at that point, we just ran through it. We just worked through the pain. And I say this to my clients all of the time, and many of you have heard this, that my movement, my muscles, my ease right now is better now as I age than it was when I was in my 20s. So this is what you'll listen to when you hear Susi in her presentation, if you haven't heard already, and you'll hear that theme all the way through, that there is hope, that as we increase our awareness, as that we move with ease, as we age, we can actually get better. And I will absolutely stand here and say I'm in a better place physically, mentally, emotionally than I was in my 20s. So there we go, ladies, as we move into day 2 of our summit. So from Susi's perspective, again, enjoy that. There's lots and lots of tidbits, and I think Suzanne is going to put Susi's, yeah, there she did. Thank you, Suzanne. The link to Susi's podcast below. So Susi, again, has taken the opportunity during this pandemic time, because normally she would actually be probably in a place like Australia. She's an international speaker, so in the summers she is traveling. But because of the pandemic, she is home and she is able to be with us, and she was able to start her podcast. So again, looking at those opportunities that arise. So as we move into Dr. Renee Paradis, Dr. Paradis was my first introduction to doctors of naturopathic medicine, and since then, again, and you'll hear that with Susi talking in the health relationships, you'll hear Dr. Paradis, Dr. Renee, I call her as well, talking about the partnerships. So that very often things that we are dealing with in our bodies are very multidimensional. There are many different aspects of it. So they do require a team. And it's so important when you bring a wellness team together. And later on, you're going to hear from a pelvic health physiotherapist, MJ Forget, as well. As you bring a team together, the importance of sharing what your practitioners are saying, and that is our partnership approach, and that is, again, an approach for the future. I absolutely am so passionate about that. So as Dr. Renee talks about the communication with your GP, with if you're seeing a physiotherapist or a kinesiologist, that bringing these people together, sharing the information, is by far the best approach for our health. From a naturopathic perspective as well, you get that combination of nutrition, of homeopathy, of Chinese medicine, acupuncture. It is an amazing, amazing combination. And again, for one person, it is a different combination. And this sometimes, we say, oh my goodness. But for me, it's optimism, it's hope. Very often, if we feel like we're stuck in our health, there are always opportunities. There are always people to reach out to. And at this time right now, in terms of our health and as we move forward and as we connect to people, because even again, if you are not in Canada or Ontario, there are, and Dr. Renee shares her gifts below as well in terms of reminding us that we can connect wherever we are in the world to doctors of naturopathic medicine, and that she is there for us as well if we have any questions. So it is a huge team approach within our own health system as we go out into the world. And this is the thread, this is the hope that I know that you're going to feel as we move through all of the speakers. So again, if you have any questions below, post them below. Comments about the speakers, we would love to hear them as well. And on deck for tomorrow is Angela Atkins from the United States and Lorene Sorrow from Canada. We're going to be digging into nutrition a little bit more tomorrow as well. So stay tuned. Enjoy your day, everyone. And I want to remind you that this will be recorded on YouTube as well, so that if you are looking for this live, thinking where did it go, it will be in YouTube in the playlist as well. So have a fantastic day. Have a fit, fearless, and fabulous day, everyone. Suzanne Mongrain-Smith, thank you so much for posting. And that's it. That's all. We'll see you here 10 a.m. tomorrow. Bye for now, everyone.